You're supposed to be the positive one.
That's Alexa, and
you're supposed to
feature her more. You know,
change my relationship with food.
You chose me for a reason.
Instead of bullying me into eating it, where I'm like, I didn't have any fun at all. Happy Thanksgiving, Chicken Nuggets, and welcome back to Taste Like Chicken. I am your host and certified picky eater, Joseph Paul, and we are joined once again by my co-host, certified Plymouth Rock enthusiast, Lauren. How are we doing today, sis?
What is wrong with you?
What, you don't love Plymouth Rock?
I like Plymouth, but I'm not exactly passionate about Plymouth Rock. It's not even the real rock.
About it. Yeah.
Do you know people out here, I've learned, think it's like a cliff? They don't realize it's just this stupid, massive boulder.
They think it's like a giant thing. It's not even a massive boulder. It's very small.
I mean, it's not
about the size of this table.
I mean, that's a pretty big rock.
So what are we doing today, Lauren?
Thanksgiving meal.
Thanksgiving meal.
Yes. So today you will be trying turkey, corn kernels, green beans, turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, and gravy.
None of that sounds appealing to me.
It's all delightful.
Turkey sounds okay.
It's all delightful.
Stuffing, I don't understand stuffing.
It's bread.
Okay, it's bread?
It's seasoned bread.
Stuffing's bread?
Yeah.
Didn't know that at all. Yeah, and gravy just seems like, we'll get into it. But yeah, it's just Thanksgiving has never been my top holiday. I honestly would say this is my least favorite holiday. Because it's very food focused.
Yeah, obviously.
And I'm not thankful for any of you.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't see the appeal of a lot of these foods today. I don't fully understand what half of them are, quite honestly. Like, genuinely,
Veggies?
like, if you asked me to describe, well, yeah, green beans, I know what green beans are. But if you asked me to describe to you how gravy's made, how stuffing's made, I could not tell you. I have no idea.
So gravy is made from the drippings of the turkey, because as the turkey cooks, there's liquids. So there's like fat and all this that melts down. And I know it sounds gross, but it's delightful.
It's just liquid fat?
Essentially. But it's
so
thick.
You're just dumping lard onto your food. Like, oh, yeah.
Okay, not lard. All right, let's get our plates.
Let's do it. Which of these things are going to be worse for me the colder it gets?
I would probably say the potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should probably do that first. I would say potatoes, then turkey, and then we can do the rest. Okay. The cranberry sauce is going to be the easiest because it's served cold.
We're using the same fork for all of this?
Yes.
But what if I don't like the taste of this and it's still on my fork and I try that?
Clean your fork off with your mouth. So yours are plain mashed potatoes. There is nothing special to them. There is no gravy. Nothing.
Is this just going to taste like someone chewed a French fry for me?
Probably.
Okay. Mashed potatoes. Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Again, not ideal. I'd rather have a French fry, but... Now, are you good at making mashed potatoes?
I am very proud of my mashed potatoes.
Okay, because I know that there's a whole thing of consistency with these.
Yeah.
Like runny ones or like...
No, I'm very proud of my mashed potatoes. Some people like to have chunks of potato in them, so they don't, like, fully blend it all the way. I did my best to get it as smooth as possible, because I figured that would be better for you. So, I do mine a little bit differently, and I would like you to try those. Are you willing to do that? Not from my plate, because I know you.
Yeah, not from your plate. I'll try it a little differently if you want me to.
Okay. Be right back.
How is this different?
It has garlic and herb seasonings in it.
I don't like the smell of that.
Oh my God, just eat the potatoes.
It's not a bad taste.
Just surprising for you?
I just don't think I'd choose it. Also, there was a thicker chunk of potato in the middle of that. Just that kind of threw me off. The only difference I'm seeing here between this and like French fries is the texture. And I just don't understand why I would choose this texture over...
It goes better with like certain foods. You know?
Oh, so like as like a combo plate kind of thing? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Here's the other thing about mashed potatoes so far. The texture of this is sitting in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's
Okay, well, that's fair. But like, if you're at a restaurant and you're getting chicken tenders and for some reason they didn't have French fries, but they had mashed potatoes.
I would get more chicken tenders.
You're okay. I'll
Like
never
I said,
understand.
they're good, but it's not a texture that I'm desiring. So like, I just be like, no, I'm good.
But you don't dislike them.
I don't dislike it, but the taste of that is not good enough to make me go, you know what? Yeah, I could use some mashed potatoes. Like, no. Like,
I feel like there's a lot of people who feel exactly that way. I could go for some mashed potatoes.
well, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, people
Okay.
love mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm not, but like, I just don't see craving this.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, but it's fine. The next thing we're going to do is turkey. Now, I want you to try the turkey plain, and then we're going to go back and do a little bit of gravy on the potatoes and the turkey to see if that makes a difference.
Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of disappointed we're doing turkey next just because I'm expecting this to be the highlight of the day. Here's the other thing. Thanksgiving dinner's a lie. Because, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know where you're going
Because-
with this. I just don't want to listen to it.
They show the turkey on the table. That's never how it's served. It's always shredded up when you get it.
Shred it up. By the way, this isn't hot anymore, so just it is what it is.
And then on top of that, like the stuffing's not stuffed in the turkey. It's on the plate.
No, people stuff stuffing in the turkey when they make it. People do that. I don't, but people do.
Right, but then you still have to then shovel it out to eat it, don't you?
I do like onions and
It's not like you're biting into a
oranges.
turkey like that's full of stuffing now. Like
No.
you still shovel it out of the turkey after.
Shovel it out of the
Yeah.
turkey.
It doesn't, you're not stuffing it really.
Can you just eat the turkey, please?
It's stupid.
Eat the turkey.
Turkey.
Smallest little bite ever that you could have taken.
Oh, but I like that.
I thought you would.
That's good.
And I make a really good turkey, I have to say.
I'd like to think that the turkey's responsible for me getting a
Do you
good
know
turkey.
the amount of effort I put into seasoning this?
No, I don't. I have no idea. What
Take
exactly is the difference between dark meat and...
So, dark meat is essentially the muscles and whatnot that the turkey is actually using. So the
Okay.
meat's darker. And it's a little fattier.
It's fattier. Mm-hmm. Even though it's muscle. That makes no fucking sense.
It has like a... Just try it, you'll see.
But it's going to be like a tougher meat?
I wouldn't say tougher, no.
It's different from the other turkey, and I can't explain how it's different.
Yeah. It's just different. Different texture,
I don't know
bit
how
of a
to
different
describe
flavor.
that.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I definitely like the other one better.
Okay.
I like the lighter meat.
So you wouldn't go
but
for dark meat?
I mean, it's dark meat's good.
Okay.
Like if I accidentally grabbed some dark meat, it wouldn't ruin my experience.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
Like I said, this one I like more. I just can't put my finger on why the dark meat is different.
It's just different.
It didn't really have much of a different texture. The flavor's pretty much the same. There's just something different. I don't know how to describe that.
All right, so now we've added gravy to the potatoes and the turkey. So this is going to be interesting. So cheers.
I am dreading this. It just...
I think you might find yourself surprised.
It looks gelatinous.
It's not.
Apparently it's made from diffused fat, however you want to put it. Right? That's what it is, right?
Not diffused, but just try
Leaked
it.
fat. It's soaking into the mashed potatoes, and I don't appreciate it.
Just eat the potatoes.
Gravy and mashed potatoes. I will say that's not a terrible taste, the gravy, but it's not a taste I'm going to be seeking out. And knowing what it is, it's meat jello, and I don't want
It's
meat
not
jello.
meat jello.
It's fatty jello.
You know what's interesting? I prefer beef gravy on like chicken and turkey and beef than like I don't really care for turkey gravy on turkey.
Okay, so there is different kinds.
There are
of
different types of gravy, yes.
Okay.
Some people don't like to have a ton of gravy sitting, so they'll like mix it in the potatoes. That way they get the flavor without...
You know what the texture makes me think of? Do you remember
afraid to ask.
when we tried the Harry Potter snacks? The liquid luck?
That's...
It's that texture.
No, I so disagree because I
but it's
hated that.
fat.
Okay.
And it's... Yeah, I don't see the appeal. I don't hate it, but I really don't understand why I would put that on things.
So next, stuffing.
This one I'm conflicted about because I did not know until you told me like an hour ago that this is bread. Mm-hmm. a lot better than I was expecting. I just don't know if I like it necessarily.
Do you think you don't like it because of texture thing, or do you think you just don't like it?
No, the texture weirdly is fine. The texture kind of reminds me of cake. It does. It kind of reminds me of cake. The flavor, I think the flavor might be something I like with something else. If that makes sense.
Like what? What would the something else be?
Like you said, sometimes people eat this while it's in the turkey.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. You put it in the turkey when you cook the turkey, but you don't eat it out of the turkey like that.
I'm failing to understand what the point of putting it in the goddamn turkey is.
Because as you cook turkey, the fat and the juices are melting and it's going into the stuffing.
No, it's not, because then you separate it into gravy.
Oh my god.
Stuffing or turkey. Like, stuffing was pretty good. I like that. Like,
It's good.
Yeah.
There's different types of stuffing too. There's chicken stuffing, turkey stuffing. There's like just an herb seasoned stuffing. So next, I think we should do corn.
Okay.
So
I really... I can't explain it. I am more afraid of corn than 90% of other foods.
What a statement to make. I'm afraid of corn.
I don't like the smell of it.
Okay.
It has a musty air to it. I don't like that it's little bits. I don't like little bits. I don't fuck with little bits. My question is, why do we eat corn?
Because it's good for you.
No, it's not. Doesn't it go straight through you and not get digested?
No. Kinda, but no.
Yeah, it has barely any value nutritionally, as far as I know.
Yeah, because you get a lot of nutritional value in the things you eat day to day already.
I'm trying new foods.
You could at least have some corn.
I'm trying new foods. We already have established that I
could
eat
at
like
least
shit.
have some corn.
I'm saying, why do people bother with corn?
I love corn.
It goes right through you. You don't digest it.
It's not true. You do, but not fully.
Here we go.
So not a fan.
So far, no. It's. I will say again, not nearly as bad as I was expecting.
You don't like the flavor?
Yeah, I don't think I like this flavor though. There's a skin on these.
There are.
That's so weird. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Like, look, this is the skin of corn, and the inside of the corn is pretty much out of it.
This is the skin
The
of
skin
an
of the
ear,
killer
Bella.
Bella. Cranberry sauce. Do you want to try the jellied one first or the cranberry one first?
I think we have to start with the mushier one. Because based on my experience with textures, I think the thicker one is going to be easier for me to do.
All right, let's do it.
Here's my issue, though. It's not sauce.
It is.
Why do you call it cranberry sauce?
It is.
When it's basically like a Jell-O.
Not every sauce, though, is going to be just a complete thin texture. There's a variety of types of sauces. Some are thick sauces and some are not. This is a cranberry sauce. No.
All sauces are something that you pour on or dip food in. You can't do that with this. Why is it a sauce?
You can, but anyway. I don't like it.
I think I do.
Really?
I think I like that. I like the taste of it a lot.
So
it's messy, which I don't like. But like if you put this in a bowl with a spoon, I think I would eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
You don't like that?
It's the texture, I just can't do it.
Really?
It makes me want to throw up.
The texture did not bother me, which is surprising because
it feels like to me somebody chewed it up and spit it out on my plate. And so that grosses me out. I'm sorry. That's what it does to me.
I'd like to point out, I have said that about so many foods, and you've been like, "Oh, just shut up and eat it."
Yeah, and I shut up and ate it.
About cranberry juice.
I shut up and ate it, and then said it afterwards.
So, what's the difference in how these are prepared? Because obviously they have to do something different to make.
I think it's just like fully cooked down. Like,
fuck. Oh yeah. Yeah.
wow.
That's good. I like that. Wow. That's really good.
I did not expect that.
I didn't either. I thought I was going to hate this one.
Especially after strawberry preserves.
Yeah, like you would think.
I know. I think it.
Because everything
I am thinking.
I could not, like, it was involuntary. My body was like, no to that.
I wonder if we revisited it.
This is really good. I like this.
You have the weirdest wins when we do these things. Like, out of everything today, the thing you like the most is the cranberry sauce.
I know.
Like, it's always something that I would not think would be the thing. Our final food item today, green beans. Now, I'll be honest with you. Green beans are my favorite vegetable, period.
Your favorite vegetable? Mm-hmm. Whoa, now, let's not get crazy.
I love
Talking
green beans.
favorite vegetables. Why do they stay in the case?
That's the whole thing. There's not little, like, it's not like a pea pod, really. There are, but it's not that same type of thing.
Why not?
That's the way they grew. There are little, like
Right,
pea
but pea
type things
pods
inside.
grow in the pod. You still take them out of the pod.
You can't eat. Can you eat pea pods? I don't even know. But it's not this. What you're envisioning is not the same thing. Just eat the green bean.
I don't get it.
It's not like edamame or anything.
Just feels like I'm eating a really thick blade of grass, quite honestly. This is a health food. This is that food that, like, I'll order it and put it on my plate because I know I should have something green.
There's so many ways to cook them. I like mine with like garlic salt, but you can also make them with like crushed tomatoes and garlic, which is so good.
What did you do with these ones?
These are just sauteed and with garlic salt, and that is literally it.
What does sauteed mean?
It was cooked in a pan and sauteed in like a little bit of oil to get it cooked up, and then I added some garlic salt for flavor.
For me, this would be the food I order because I should. And because it's not going to ruin my experience. I could have this with a meal and still enjoy my meal.
Yeah.
You know, like, as I said, with the mashed potatoes, the texture is such that if I don't have French fries with my chicken tenders, I'm not going to order mashed potatoes because that texture is going to take away from my meal. I'll just get more chicken tenders. The green beans, I could order this with my chicken tenders and still feel like I'm enjoying my chicken tenders. And I got something healthy in on the side. Did we try everything?
We tried everything. That's it.
That's
everything.
You know what? I will say this was probably the episode I was the most worried about doing just because it's so many new things, so many new textures. But this was pretty smooth.
Pretty good too, honestly. There wasn't a whole lot you like hated.
No,
it just wasn't for you.
But I'm starting to wonder, like, is this going smooth because I'm having a good experience, or is it going smooth because I'm slowly becoming desensitized to textures?
Probably both. So now, the ranking.
The ranking. So what did we do first?
We started with mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. I would give mashed potatoes a 6-piece chicken nugget.
Okay, I respect that.
They're good. It's potatoes. It's French fries. You know, like it. They taste good. just that format. I don't like that texture too much. I don't like the way the texture sits in the back of my throat after I've eaten it. It
is one of the things they recommend though if you have like sore throats or whatever. Mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. I could see doing that. That makes sense.
Or like after a tonsil's out or things like that. If you've had like wisdom teeth can't chew, like mashed potatoes are like a recommended thing.
Yeah. So yeah, 6 out of 10. I enjoyed them, but not enough to make mashed potatoes my choice of potato.
Okay, with gravy.
With gravy, 3 out of 10 piece chicken.
Really? I thought you'd like the flavor.
Of gravy?
Yeah.
I didn't mind the flavor.
But it didn't enhance anything for you?
No, gravy added nothing for me.
Turkey?
Turkey is easily a 10-piece chicken nugget.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was a lot like chicken, but honestly, I think that...
Didn't taste like chicken?
I won't say I like the flavor better than chicken tenders.
It's a different flavor.
Because I eat nothing but chicken tenders 3 meals a day, there are times that I do get sick of it, but I don't eat anything else, so I just have to keep going. Now I can just eat turkey.
Yeah.
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 That's a good switch up.
So you liked the white meat turkey. What were your thoughts on the dark meat? What would that be rated?
That would still be a 10 or a 9-piece chicken nugget.
Okay.
I didn't really understand the difference, like I said. There's definitely a difference between the two. I just can't pinpoint what it was, and it wasn't noticeable enough for me to not enjoy it.
I think the thing that you're going to run into as well is that sometimes all you can describe a flavor of something is just what it is. Like, that's just what turkey tastes like. It doesn't taste like anything else. It's just turkey.
But I was expecting it to be like when you reach into a box of Cheez-Its and you get a handful and you're eating them and there's that one burnt one in there.
No.
You know? Or when you reach into a bag of potato chips and there's that one with the green bullshit on it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm not wrong about this.
When you reach into your French fries and there's an onion ring.
Yeah, like I was expecting it to be this thing of like if I were eating turkey and some dark meat got in there and I ate it, I'd be like, there's some dark meat in there. No, like I don't think I would really notice.
I think you would notice, but I don't think you'd have a negative reaction to the noticing of it. So
yeah.
okay.
So yeah, I'd say that's still a 9-piece chicken nugget. We're just gonna leave gravy by itself rate it separate from the food. Gravy is a 3-piece chicken nugget, but I don't understand what that adds to the meal. I didn't really enjoy the flavor of it too much. And the texture, yeah, I just don't see the point of putting gravy on things.
Okay.
3-piece chicken nugget.
Okay. Next, I believe, was stuffing.
Stuffing, again, huge surprise. I really was expecting to hate that. I didn't know it was bread until this very day. So that was a huge help.
Yeah.
The texture was kind of like cake. The flavors were good. Stuffing, I would say, is... Yeah, I'd give that a 7-piece chicken nugget.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
You put that on a plate with other things, I would fuck with that.
Just chow down.
Yeah.
Corn.
Corn's a 2-piece chicken nugget.
You liked the gravy better than the corn?
I think I did.
Okay.
I didn't like gravy, but I didn't hate gravy. I did not like the taste of corn.
Okay.
Actually, we'll make corn a 3-piece chicken nugget just because the texture was a lot more bearable than I was expecting. I was really expecting it to be a very waxy, gross texture.
Okay.
And it was fine to chew. It was really easy to chew that and get it down. But that taste,
What a way to... It was easy to chew and get down.
for me, that's a big deal.
It is. I'm very curious to eventually have you try corn on the cob, though.
I don't know if I want to try corn on the cob.
You're gonna.
Well, because you got to remember that I'm really big on things
I
getting
understand.
to my teeth. I floss after everything I eat.
know, but you're gonna do it.
So, like, corn on the cob, I'm just picturing just my teeth, just everything in between.
Okay, I don't need that mental image, thank you.
Yeah.
Then we had cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce was an 8-piece chicken nugget. 8 or a 9.
Okay. Which version did you like better, though? Or which version is rated what? Are they
Of
both
the 2?
8s? Yeah.
I think they're both 8s. Like,
Okay.
I actually really... It's so weird because I'm so weird about textures and I don't like jelly. But both of those
You
textures
liked both of those a
were
lot.
okay, and I really enjoyed the flavor. So, I also, do you remember as a kid, I used to drink a lot of cranberry juice? Like, I love cranberry
You used to
juice.
actually drink cranberry juice, too. It wasn't cranberry juice cocktail.
Yeah.
It was legit cranberry juice.
Yeah, it was cranberry juice. Yeah, so I think that...
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I think that was a huge part of it. It's just
Okay.
because it's cranberry, I was like, I'm on board.
And then green beans.
Green beans. I mean, I don't have an opinion on them, but in a way that's a good thing. You know, like...
You'd eat them, they're fine, but they didn't stand out.
Yeah,
but they weren't...
like the flavor was pleasant, but it wasn't like, yum. Like, it was pleasant.
This is the first time you've just liked something.
Yeah, I mean...
There's no
indifferent-
extreme...
I'm indifferent, but in a pleasant way.
Yeah, you just like
Yeah,
it.
like, oh,
You liked it.
sure.
Yeah, that's just liking something.
And I don't know how to rate that because usually if I'm like here or there with it, I'm like, this did nothing for me. This, like, it was pleasant. It did nothing for me, but it was pleasant. So I'll say...
Potatoes were what, a 6?
Yeah, I'll say green beans are a 7.
Okay.
Because I do need to get greens in my diet, and that could easily be a green to put
Look
in my
at you
diet.
now, lettuce and green beans.
Right?
Look out.
And strawberries.
And
I'm
cranberry
cultured
sauce.
as fuck.
Watch you hate
I'm
actual
cultured.
cranberries. Overall, Thanksgiving dinner.
Overall, Thanksgiving dinner was so much better than I expected. It's honestly making me feel like a bit of an idiot. Because our family went all out for Thanksgiving dinner.
I know.
Like, multiple tables had to be taken out to make room for all the food that was
Yeah.
made. And I never ate any of it.
Yeah.
Everyone would make their food all day long. And then I would be notified 20 minutes before dinner that they were about to finish up so that I could make my chicken nuggets and eat them in unison with everyone else's giant
Well,
meal.
because like in fairness though, like you couldn't just go in and make your nuggets because it's the stove, it's the oven, the stove top. There's so many
yeah.
moving pieces. So
that's
like
not the part
yeah.
that's ridiculous. The part that's ridiculous
what
is
you've
we're
missed
now
out on.
learning I kind of fuck with Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us as we've had Thanksgiving dinner for the first time ever. I will definitely be having turkey again. I will definitely have more cranberry sauce, green beans, and if they're there. If you would like to continue with us on this journey, be sure to like and subscribe.
Don't forget, if you have any ideas for foods we should try or punishments we should inflict, which we will eventually be doing, please make sure you comment down below.
And as always, you stay crispy, chicken nuggets. We're thankful for you. Have a great day. What you're saying is you cook it in the turkey so you get gravy infused into the stuffing.
Yes, in simplest terms, yes.
Why wouldn't you just cook the turkey? cook the stuffing, put gravy on the stuffing.
People do that.
Right, and I'm saying I don't understand. Like, why are we stuffing this into turkey?
Because people, I
Feels
don't
like
know.
An extra step you don't need to do.
I don't do it, so don't ask me to defend something I don't do.